There we go. We have our man Jeremy Doku, who is a Manchester City player. Welcome back to another video. Welcome to the video that you've been waiting for some time. Fingers crossed this is going to be a wonderful signing, and I can't wait to see this guy in action. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. Hello to everyone joining already. Please do support the channel. Please do hit that subscribe button. It's finally happened. We got our man. We got our superstar, the little Belgian Flash, as he is known as. It's not even been officially announced yet, but it is. They're teasing it over on Twitter right now, as you can see here. They're teasing it. There is the man. There is the lightning quick winger that we've got. Actually, there we go. It's 6 o'clock. Let's bring it up. Where is he? There he is. Here's our man. Welcome, Jeremy Doku, to Manchester City Football Club. And let me just go and get those official photos. Let me go and get him in that thumbnail properly and not my badly mocked up version. We got him finally. Yay. Do me a favor as well. Please go and retweet this and help support the channel. I'm going to put, and it's live. Come on. Please give me a retweet if you don't mind. It would be massively appreciated. And of course as well, and of course, well, let me know what you think down in the comments below. We've got our man, we've got our new superstar signing, man. I can't wait to see how this goes. Welcome, Jeremy Doku. Is he over on the website yet? Is he there yet? He probably is, taking a second to refresh. Have we got our guy? Come on, it's all Aymeric Laporte stuff. Come on, where is it on the website, guys? Refresh. Anyway, I did get out for a walk, William, anyway. I did actually get out for a walk with the family, yeah. But we have him. I've been waiting for this all day. Seriously, all day. I've been waiting for this new superstar. Here he is. City complete the signing of Jeremy Doku. Here we go. City delighted to confirm the signing of Jeremy Doku from Stade Rennes on a 5-year deal. The 21-year-old Belgian winger becomes our third signing of the summer transfer window. And I need to get that over on my thumbnail. Get a nice fancy picture of this wonderful player. As we start to go through, you know, squad number is going to be 11, by the way. But as we go through what this guy could be at Manchester City Football Club and get him in a City kit, get chatting about him and all that kind of stuff. I can't wait to see how this guy develops and adapts to Man City Football Club. It's going to be fun. It's going to be really good fun while watching this superstar become hopefully a superstar. You know, at Man City, like he's got so much potential. Like, this guy is, you know, he's something different, and he could bring a bit of magic to this Manchester City side, you know. Like, obviously, he comes KDB approved as well. We'll get onto all the quotes and all the potential and all that kind of stuff, because this guy is a special talent, and he could be something really exciting to watch. Rate this transfer out of 10 for me in the comments. I am just replacing the thumbnail right now. I'm using that one there. See that picture there? I'm going for that picture right there because it looks pretty fun. Updating the thumbnail. Thank you, Manchester City, for the photo. I could also update, you know, there's quite a few good photos, so I might go for this one, actually. There's another one here. I'm going to try a different one. Let's see what this one looks like. It might look a bit too... basically, what I do is I got a mock-up, and then I'm going to go for the real one. I don't know, like, either way. Let me know which one you prefer when I've updated it. You guys excited for this? He's number 11, actually. Doku 11. JD 11, by the way, sounds absolutely mint as a number. We've needed someone like him for ages. The hype of this transfer, for me, it's a good one. It's a real good one, man. We need something like this. We need this bullish superstar. We need a guy who's going to run at people. We need a guy who's going to make things happen. And I think Doku could be that guy for us, man. He could be. He has got all this potential, all this brilliance. But he is raw. He is only a kid still. But, you know, when you've got a finishing score like Guardiola, you've got the whole world ahead of you. And that's what he's going to bring. You know, he's going to bring raw, explosive, electric talent. JD11, yeah, sounds like a drink. Does indeed. But this guy could be world-class under Guardiola. He genuinely could be. Like, do not sleep on just how good he could be. exciting player. We don't sign people like him very often. You know, when you look through the gallery of the photos, I mean, I'll go through the website now. There's so many articles up about this guy. You know, there's the generic cheeky picture. We've got him. City complete the signing room. So I'll read through the article together. I'll read it together. I've updated the thumbnail now, by the way. I'll see if you like it, you know. Let me get over to the thumbnail. There we go. I've updated it. You know, it was that. And let's see if it refreshes. Is it going to refresh and actually show me the thumbnail now? Is it going to show it? No, it's not. There we go. Where is it on my channel? No, it's not. Oh, come on. There we go. Where's my channel? Oh, come on. It's all, everything's going wrong. There we go. You see there? Does that look better? I mean, it looks better, doesn't it? I've used one of their actual official pictures. It's not showing it wrong there anyway. But I'll go back to Manchester City's website and we'll go through the article and we'll talk about who we've got here. So, he says the 20-year-old Belgian winger comes off third signing of the summer transfer window following the footsteps of Croatian duo Kovacic and Gvardiol. Comfortable operating in either flank, Doku has emerged as one of the most exciting and highly rated young wingers operating in the European game. Belgian international with 14 senior caps to his name. So far, Doku has operated with distinction in both Belgian and French top flights, as well as boasting Champions League experience to boot as well. He began his career in his home country of Anderlecht, making his first team debut for the club in 2018 at the age of just 16, and going on to make 37 senior appearances in total, scoring 6 goals before joining Stade Rennes in the autumn of 2020. I think that was a club record move as well for Stade Rennes of 20-odd million. Having made the move to League One, Doku continued to prosper in the French top flight, where his blistering pace, mesmeric dribbling skill, and technical ability marked him out as one of Europe's top emerging talents. 92 appearances, 12 goals, and 10 assists in all competitions. His talents were quickly recognised at international level. He earned his first cap in 2020 and represented a country at both 2020 Euros and 2020 World Cup finals. The quotes, he said, "This is a great day for me, both personally and professionally. City are the best team in world football. Good man. Absolutely, he gets it. So to be joining them is something very special for me and my family. I'm a young player with so much learning and proving to do, working with Pep and his staff, playing alongside these world-class players. World class? Well, that's not quite right, Man City. Will make me a much better player. I feel sure of that. Watching season last City was amazing. To win the treble is the hardest thing in football, and they did it. You cannot imagine how exciting it is to be joining them. Can't wait to get started. Hopefully, they can make the fans happy." Cheeky said, "Jeremy's a very exciting young player. I'm so pleased he's joining us. In terms of raw attributes, he has everything a winger needs. He's a standing pace. He's exceptional one-on-one. I honestly been working with Pep and technical staff here. We'll see him develop into world-class attacking talent. I can't wait to see him, man. I can't wait to see how he develops. He's just a special footballer, man. He's a special footballer. Please do give this video a like, you know. He's going to be wonderful. He's going to be excellent, you know, and I can't wait to see how he adapts to this side. He's got all the attributes to become genuinely world-class, and I feel like his ability, his raw potential, is what we need, man. It's what we need. It really is. He's already talked about De Bruyne. He said, "Yeah, of course, I know Kevin. He's now our captain." And also, as soon as he heard about the rumours, he directly sent me a message and gave me some info, asking if I had some questions. And he put, "Yeah, obviously now he's injured, but he sent me a message and told me that if I have any questions, if I need him, he's here to help." So I was happy to hear that, and it's very nice. I think he actually won like a KDB a couple years ago, actually. He put, "Recognised as one of the most exciting young attacking prospects. He's blessed with explosive pace and dribbling." Look, to be honest, his dribbling is absolutely insane. Genuinely. Really, really good. He's probably the most proficient dribbler in European football. That is not even exaggeration. He's that level good. He's that level good. He is a superstar in waiting. Like, I can't wait to see how he adapts to Manchester City, because I feel like when you've got a player of this magnitude and this ability, it could be something real special, like really special. Watching him just sort of, you know, grow and develop in Manchester City, because like he really does have everything to his game. He really, honestly does. Like, I'm not exaggerating when I say like all he lacks is a bit of refining, and that is it. Everything else is there. Everything else is there technically. It's just going to take a little bit of time to develop, obviously improve his game at Manchester City Football Club. But seriously, this is a special talent potentially. It's just one that we're going to have to be patient with and see how he adapts. But I feel with a little bit of pet work, you know, a little bit of pet work, this could be absolutely magic. Like, to me, he brings in options as well. He brings in options. Like, we've been crying out, in my opinion, for some time now for something a little bit different. Because, of course, you've got the brilliance of Jack Grealish and Bernardo and even Phil out wide. But this is different, man. This is different. This is a little bit more flamboyant, a little bit more erratic in a good way, you know. He's going to bring something hugely different to this Manchester City side, and that to me is exciting. Like, you want to see players who get you off your feet. You want to see players who get you going, and I feel like Doku could be that guy. Let's not go there, Mark. Let's not go there, my friend. You know, like, Doku right now is set to explode. He really is. Like, the ability that he's got, he just needs that. He just needs a manager like Guardiola. He just needs a manager like Guardiola to kind of sort of look at his weaknesses, look at what he could do better, and just basically get him his end product a little bit better. But we know there's no one better in the world at that. There's no one better in the world. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. Did I say this? Didn't you say this was happening at 6? Yeah, I knew it either happened at 6 or not, you know. Look, let's go through all the tweets and so on and see what's going down in the world of Jeremy Doku. There's loads of articles over, of course, where you can find like stuff about him. But I'm buzzing, man. I'm buzzing to see how this guy adapts. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I think the people are going to be very excited for this guy. Like, insanely excited. Are you, like... Do you think he's going to challenge Jack? Do you think he's going to play on the left or right? I think he's going to be operating on the left every now and then. I feel like we'll bring him on as a potential like alternative for Jack. You know, because I feel like occasionally we're needing a little bit of explosiveness on that side. When you look at the potential, like I've added Nunes to this side, but when you look at this now. Look, think of the Newcastle game when, like, you know, towards the end of that, where we've got like loads of like tired players. I mean, Newcastle are exhausted. They're looking for a late equaliser, and the temptation is sometimes to bring on a defender. But no, what you actually do, you bring on sometimes an attacker like Doku, who has this genuinely unique pace to run at people, and he could just absolutely terrorise them. He could absolutely terrorize them. Like, he could be just something really special. Like, imagine Dan Burns chasing him. Like, it would be ridiculous, man. I don't think he'd be able to keep up. Like, would he be able to keep up with a Jeremy Doku late on? That could easily just kill a game for us. And to me, like, I've got a feeling he could be like the difference in some games as well. Like, not every single player needs to be a starter to be effective. Imagine him here on this side, cutting in and running at people. Or imagine him over on the right-hand side over here. He would have killed it. He would have absolutely killed it. Jack is wonderful, but I've got a feeling, actually, you know, like Guardiola made a very kind of prescient coat. By the way, which thumbnail do you prefer? Like, I've done a new thumbnail over here now. Does that look good? I think that looks pretty good, doesn't it? You know, I think that looks pretty good. You know, I'm trying to up my game a little bit. I think that looks pretty smart, personally. Please retweet that if you don't mind. But I think that Jack might be actually the one who is most vulnerable. He could be the most vulnerable. There's a potential for... When we need the magic and we've got the control, you need special out wide. And Guardiola had that quote the other day where he said, like, Grealish is brilliant defensively, but he's not had the magic outside. And I think Jack's great, but this season he's not quite hit his form yet. And I do feel like right now we need a player who's going to just sort of give us a little bit of impetus. We've got such a solid team. Like, look at this team. Let's currently put the team as it is. The team looks something like this. Vardial, I think the strongest team is going to be like this at the moment. And I mean this with great respect to Ake, but I think Pep will play something like this when everyone's back. And that's harsh on Walker, but he's going to play this when everyone's back. And I think we'll see Stones coming back into midfield. We'll see Rodri here. I'm going to presume it's going to be Foden for now. Bernardo out wide. like, obviously Haaland here. If everyone's fitted, like, not, I'm gonna leave KDB out right now because I feel like, you know, we're still gonna need, obviously, you know, Kovacic to play regularly. Oh, sorry, that's meant to be Diaz. So Diaz is here. Candy's out there. I don't think it'll be Diaz. Like, I love Ake, but I'm being harsh here, I know. But I can imagine a situation where we've got like City pushing forward like this, Foden sort of giving a free rein, and Doku cutting in just with a bit of pace, man. Like, it's gonna be really, really, really interesting to see. Like, we could even see basically. It might be that we see Foden back out on this side if he doesn't pick up, and Bernardo through the middle potentially. But we're going to have real options. I do think as well, I do think Nunes is going to come in. I do think we'll see like a variety of different tactics. You know, I do think occasionally Nunes will be an option when we want to rest Rodri with Kovacic playing a little bit deeper. Jack to play centre midfield, he could do, man. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like the thumbnail, Football Citizen. Look, to be honest, it is City's photo, but you know, I'm getting better, and I'm self-taught on Photoshop, by the way, so I'm getting better. You know, I think it looks good, doesn't it? It looks good, pretty good. I think it looks pretty sick. It's City's photo, but I've sort of cut it out and put the reaction behind it. I think it looks pretty sick, man. I like it. I'm very honest with you guys, by the way. I was trying to be open with you during my YouTube journey. Like, I do everything myself, man. I'm trying myself, you know. Thank you, City, for letting me use your photo. I got a feeling like Doku is going to be a superstar. Like, when we look at the weaknesses in Doku's game, we've got to be honest, man. Like, there is still raw talent there. We still do need to see how he improves and develops, and there is still a lot to be said about him. But his attributes and his raw ability are sort of second to none, really. They really are. Guys, by the way, please do hit the like button and so help support the channel. I also need 14 more subscribers to get to 68,000. 14 more. Get your backup accounts out. Get your backup accounts out, and just please do use them and subscribe right now. It does help. But when you see the stats, that Doku's got, like, his stats are ridiculous, man. Like, he is on another level. Like, his stats are totally different to pretty much anyone else. And here's his heat map, by the way. You know, his heat map in general for wrong button. His heat map for last season. You know, He can play on the right a lot. He can play on the left a lot. But he's really good at playing on either side. And that's his heat map from SofaScore. In his first game against Metz, look at this, man. 9.7 match rating, 3 shots on target, 1 goal, 100% dribble success, 9 out of 9, 92% pass accuracy. So this isn't a guy who loses the ball. 2 key passes, 61 touches, man of the match. Last season, he averaged 3.3 dribbles per game, 86% accuracy, 4 man of the matches, 6 goals, 2 assists. I mean, compared to Premier League wingers, he's easily the most successful dribbler compared to Premier League wingers. He's on like double your Martinellis and Sakas. This is the level, man. Successful dribbles per game is way higher. And way more than Manchester City players. Grealish is our highest. Double Jack Grealish is dribbling. Way more than Morris and co. He has got more to improve, of course, as well. But, like, the stats pretty much show it all, really. Oh, Alster. There we go. There's a chant here from Alster. Oh, Jeremy Doku. Oh, Jeremy Doku. We need a song. That's not gonna be that, because obviously that's Kevin De Bruyne's song. But, you know, who knows, man? Stranger things have happened. We'll see, Alster. We'll see, Alster, mate. Thank you for being a member, by the way, Alster. Once again, I do appreciate it. The team looks so good these days. Like, I've got a feeling like when you see the competition with places, look, all we need now is a little bit of patience, and this side becomes something potentially very special. It really does. Here we go. So, I mean, this is a good stat as well for you. Jeremy Doku ranks 3rd for successful dribbles per 90 and 2nd for dribbles and carry-ons in the Big 5 leagues in 2023. Obviously, he won't dribble quite as much as he does at Rennes, I don't think. I love that versatility, by the way, left and the right. Like, he's fine on either side, man. Like, seriously, like, that's really encouraging for me. There's a potential for him to sort of operate from either wing, which it just sort of frees up loads of options for us. Jack, Haaland, Doku. Imagine I think Cole Palmer should stay, by the way. Cole Palmer should absolutely stay. He really should do. Like, there's loads of potential for him to offer something a little bit different. I love this graphic. I saw it earlier as well. And you look at Doku versus Grealish and Mahrez last season. So you've got, let me see if this will fit on screen. I might have to move it up and down every now and then, the content. But you see this here. So goals, 6. 1 second. Oops, I'm moving the wrong thing here. Hang on. There we go. 6 goals. To 5 and 5 for Mahrez. I think he'd score more at City. Only 2 assists last season, but he's already got 1 this season. He'd get more at Man City once again. Look at that successful take-ons. 105. That is 4 times as many. 4 times as many as Mahrez last season. And twice as many as Jack Grealish. Obviously, Jack Grealish played much more games than Mahrez. Grealish is actually 2.9 per game, which is interesting. But Doku is ahead on that front by some way as well, which is really impressive, actually. I think there's a lot more to his game than we realise. Look, personally, I'm going to be honest with you. I just want someone exciting at Manchester City. We've got so much control that I feel the next evolution of this Manchester City side is a player of this stature, is a player of this brilliance. Someone who can just run past people, someone who can cause trouble, someone who can just terrify defences. We've got so much control and so much strength and depth that way in terms of players who can just keep us calm and steady. Sometimes you need a destroyer. Sometimes you need the equivalent of Erling Haaland out wide. Someone who has that freakish, stupid pace and talent to run at people. Someone who's going to cause a bit of mayhem. And that's what Doku is. He is lightning captured the Belgian Flash for a reason. Someone you can put on late on just to destroy a tired fullback and cause a bit of chaos. A young Raheem Sterling, maybe. Hopefully, we have a bit more potential in front of goal. That's what this guy could potentially bring us. That's what he could do. And that's what we've been crying out for an awful long time. He isn't a headless chicken. There's a temptation to call him a Adama Traore or someone like that. But he's so much more than that, man. He's so much more than that. He is a cheat code going forward. He really is. He's a cheat code. And that, to me, is going to be so exciting to watch him. He holds his width so well. He's a natural winger. He's got better ball retention than people give him credit for. And he's a smart, very likeable, for what it's worth, young man who's got the world at his feet. You know, you look at his stats and so on. They are remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. There's not many like him at all in world football. That's genuinely true. He's a bit of a throwback that way. A little bit like, a young Raspberry, maybe with a high ceiling, you know. Let's see how he improves. Like, I can't wait to see how he adapts his Manchester City side. And the thing is, apparently, he's available for the weekend as well, which would be great. Sheffield United, you know, let's see how this goes, man. Let's see how it goes. Sheffield United, they could feel the Doku burn, you know. And Lilo in charge as well. Lilo could really like this guy. He could really like him. He could like how he goes on. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting this for a while. Someone a little bit special. Dude, where do we think we'll play, on the left or right? I have a feeling he will be on the right quite a bit, because Jack will get more chance, but mainly as a sub, I reckon. The thing is, like, games are like 100 minutes long these days. So Doku, I think he'll start on the bench quite a bit, but I think they'll be brought on as an option. Everyone's saying right, for what it's worth. He's going to be used on both sides, but, like, King said Jack keeps the ball and Pep likes that. He does indeed. But Pep did say he's not getting enough brilliance at the moment from Jack Grealish, so we'll have to see where he goes. And I think there will be a chance to see him on different sides of the pitch every now and then. Look, all I do know is that this guy is going to be a special talent, you know. He's very different. I mean, he's like, he's an absolute demon creatively, like, absolutely. When you look at his stats there, here we go. I mean, that's ridiculous. I'm looking at his dribbling stats here. Look at that. Non-penalty goals, 99 percentile. I mean, look at his progressive carries, 99 percentile. Several take-ons. Touches, progressive passes received, 99 percentile. Shot creating actions, 99 percentile. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's compared to the men's Big Five leagues, Champions Leagues, etc. That is ridiculous, man. And this guy is he's an absolute machine that way. He's got so much ability. But guys, anyway, I can't wait to see, you know, how this guy adapts. So I'll go through all the content over here on his website as well right now. I mean, you've got they've got so many wonderful quotes about him. I mean, there's some great quotes from Mbappe as well. Henry described him as extraordinary. He said, "Rarely in my life have I seen a player come out and dribble so quickly. Extraordinary. He's injured and not consistent, but does he replace himself? We're harder on players like that. If he's good, he's really impregnable." He's only 21 years old, by the way. Mbappe was so enamored of him as well. He said, "Recently, I speak with my father about a player impressed me because of his speed qualities. That is Doku at Rennes. In 5 years as a fresh, I've never seen someone from a standing start demonstrate so much power." Nasri as well said, "I think he has a great future. He has crazy quality in one-on-ones. He's an explosive dribbler. Be one of the 20 best players in the world one day." So much love there for the man. Look, that's game recognizing game there. It really is. Like, he's an absolute beast that way. I think the next evolution of Man City is with these dribblers. Look, we've been linked to Vardiol can beat people. He can from defense. Kovacic can. Nunez can. Eze, who we're linked to, can beat people. And now Doku's come in. We're finding the next evolution. Teams are going 1-1 versus City. So we're bringing in pace and dribblers who destroyers because they upset the defensive line. And I've got a feeling this is really genuine the intention here. We've got so many controllers. We've got so many people, you know, who can just sort of keep the ball and recycle it nicely. But every now and then you need a player who gets past people and beats someone to disrupt that rhythm. That is the next evolution. And even though, you know, you've got people like Matoma, you know, Belgium, Brighton who are excellent, imagine what a little bit of refining could do for Doku. Oh, man. Haaland is going to love him. Foden's going to love him on the counter. The amount of times that Grealish couldn't quite get, or Mahrez couldn't get quite to through balls because he doesn't have the pace, this guy is going to be a freak that way. And it's not like he leaves loads of space to operate either. I mean, that's the thing. He's really good in tight spaces as well. Like, that is the dribbling is the greatest potential. You know, I need to find the quote from Guardiola about dribbling. Like, there's a quote from Guardiola. Look at this here. Like, it says today. It says today, I'm not going to play it out loud, but it said today's football is losing the dribble. Many things today without players who dribble, nothing can be done. He's a real strong believer. He says attacking a team that is stuck in his own goal without players who dribble, who you don't get superiority, you can read it there, is impossible. You need superiority with moves into spaces. That's obviously a bit broken English there with the translation. In football, you need everything. Sometimes to criticise, reduction is made. Players who make movements without the ball from inside to outside. Players who dribble. Players have the ability to defend 40 yards from their own goal. Basically, Pep does value dribbling. He absolutely does. And it's going to be a big part of this next evolution of the team, I reckon. We will see. But guys, anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Wonderful signing. Of course, let me know what you make of this. I'm not going to lie, I'm absolutely exhausted. I've been struggling because I've done a lot of content the last couple of days. I am going to do more. I am going to do a big old... What Freddie won about there, Alston, by the way? I'm curious to which one you're referring to. Alston, if you can send me a link to that thread, I'll open it up on this video right now. I am curious to see what you think, what you're referring to there. Someone said low audio. Is it actually low? I mean, my audio doesn't feel like it's low, is it? Maybe if it is, I apologise. I've turned it down. There we go. I have been working really hard, by the way, on the channel. I hope you appreciate it. I've done so many content. I am working on a more traditional upload video where I analyse them in a little bit more detail. I'm going to upload that probably tomorrow, I reckon. But of course, I'll be doing more content if anything big happens. And of course, earlier, the Nunez bid was rejected. So there's so much going on right now, you know, in the world of Manchester City that it's hard to keep up with everything. But there will be more and more going on. You know, Doku is going to be such an exciting player. He's going to be such an electric player. He's going to be something different. And to me, that's what I want to see in football. I want to see wingers, man. I want to see people who run at people and make things happen. And he, to me, could be that chance to do that. Oh, man, I can't wait. I can't wait. I love this quote. He said, "I'm very excited. The Premier League's a league I always watch with my dad and brother on a Sunday evening match a day." You can't wait for this, man. Road to 70k, by the way. I want to get a 70k. I must admit, my subs did stall for a little bit because obviously my content hasn't been that great for the past year or so because I was adapting to becoming a dad and I was a bit tired, so I was sort of grinding the content out. But I feel like right now I'm hitting my stride a tiny bit as well. So I would recommend, by the way, if you really want a good video to watch, and I'm blowing my own trumpet here, but I would really genuinely recommend it. I would go and find this one over on my channel right now. It really is an excellent video where I talked about everything you need to know about Jeremy Doku. This is excellent. It involves Alex from Tifo IRL and, of course, Your Expert. This video here is a really good video, I promise you. Go and give it a watch. I think it's Doku. Is it? There's loads of fascinating information there where we talk a lot more detail. Give that a watch. It's excellent. Yeah, there's so much content, so I appreciate everyone who's here tuned in. When you've got LB, you've got City Extra, you've got MCFC lads, everyone else doing their own content. I appreciate those who join in and chat to me because it is honestly appreciated because there's so much great content around these days, and I'll keep trying to do more. There'll be a podcast at this point of this season. I'll upload these videos to Spotify as well eventually. There'll be more and more stuff coming, so if you want to help spread the word, if you want to help support the channel, it does mean a lot if you can retweet any content I do and like this video as well. Go and retweet this sick thumbnail that I did for now, and there'll be more. Maybe I'll be live again later tonight after the little one's gone to bed. For now, though, it's 6:30, so I'm going to help Nicola getting ready to bed and all that kind of stuff. Unless anything major happens, that's a sick thumbnail, but don't say so myself. Go and give that a retweet. I love you all for now, and leave you. I'm tired, but I'm happy. We've got our man, and roll on the Sheffield United game. In a bit, you beautiful people. Bye-bye.